Hello friends and neighbors, well, we are kicking off Memorial Day weekend, and what better way to kick off Memorial Day weekend than with a review of a patriotic movie that also happens to be number 98 on the American Film Institute's Top 100 Greatest Films list, Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Remember,
you're a wizard.
On second thought, let's not go to camera.
One whole week.
Still princesses.
Contract, as you wish.
Ladies and gentlemen, my mother thanks you, my father thanks you, my sister thanks you, and I thank you.
I wasn't entirely sure what this movie was going to be when I first saw it on the list. I knew it was about George M Cohan, I knew it was a musical, and I knew that it starred James Cagney. That's about it. I was prepared for everything from a film version of George M. the stage musical to a disappointing piece of indulgent fluff. But I knew it got onto the top 100 list somehow, so I figured there was probably something more here than just a bunch of flag waving. This film is probably unlike any other film that I've seen. It is, in every sense of the word, a tribute to George M. Cohan, singer, actor, songwriter, producer, the man who owned Broadway. It's not just the story of his life, it's the story of his life as if he had written it. Which is to say that it's fairly self-indulgent, but also to say that it's built a lot like a George M. Cohan musical. It's a feel-good musical about a self-made man who took a chance and proved himself, told with lively and inspirational music, a great deal of dancing and physical energy, and a healthy dose of patriotism. I think one of the things that really impressed me about the movie was the way that they used the songs of George M. Cohan to tell the story. George M. Cohan, of course, wrote a number of memorable patriotic songs like You're a Grand Old Flag, Over There, and of course, Yankee Doodle Dandy. And as a musician myself, it was interesting to watch the ways that they took his songs and his musicals and used them as a vehicle to tell the story of his life. And of course, the songs are great and the performances of them are also great. James Cagney is delightfully talented and the performances are just a lot of fun to watch. This wasn't the first movie musical, but I can see how it's provided a lot of inspiration for the movie musicals that would come, some of which are actually on this list. It has a lot of energy and passion and of course a lot of talent in multiple performance arts. As far as historical accuracy goes, well, yeah, they took a lot of liberties. George M. Cohan is painted in a mostly positive light, but this isn't meant to be a biography of George M. Cohan, it's meant to be a tribute. It's a feel-good film with very little drama or tension, and this isn't a bad thing, of course, unless you're looking for more historical accuracy. And I actually really like the relationship between Cohan and his wife, Mary. There's absolutely no bullshit in it. There's none of this you love the business more than you love me crap that you see in a lot of movies. There's one scene where Cohan writes a song for his wife, Mary, called Mary, intended for her to sing it in his next musical. But he also wants to get this big-name star in his musical, and he writes a song for her as well, called 45 Minutes from Broadway, but then she finds out about Mary and she becomes enamored with that song, and of course, in order to get her to star in his musical, he has to give her the song. The scene that follows, where Cohan breaks the news to Mary that she won't be singing her song, could have very easily been one of those cliched scenes where she gets all huffy and says that he has to choose between the business or her. But it's not that at all. She completely understands, she goes with it, and she allows for the possibility that he can actually love her and the business at the same time. What a concept.
I gave your song to Fate Templeton tonight.
Yes, I know. I knew you did, dear, when you brought the candy and flowers.
So what's all the fuss about? I was really hoping when I watched this that the movie wasn't just placed on the top 100 list for purely patriotic reasons. I mean, as far as American films go, you can't get much more American than a musical about George M. Cohan. And I don't think that it was placed on the list for purely that reason. I mean, there are a lot of good aspects of this film, but I do think that that was a large part of it. This film did have an impact at the time, just as Cohan's musicals did. And all in all, it's a good movie. The performances are great, there's some good cinematography, it's got a lot of passion and energy, and I love the way that they use the music to tell the story. And I especially love the message at the end that advocates the importance of music to our history and our lives in general. Does that mean I would have put it on the top 100 list? Probably not. Much as I enjoyed this movie, I really didn't see that much outstanding about it, but then I wasn't asked to contribute to the top 100 list, and there's a reason why that's so. Certainly I've never seen another film like this before, and it does capture a real patriotic American spirit, and that's not nothing. Whether the fuss is merited is open for debate, but for now I'll just say that it's a good movie and worth your time, especially if you're into old-time feel-good musicals. On the worth meter, I would give this an easy worth renting. And that's it for me. Everyone have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and until next time, this is Matt Guyon reminding you that things that fall on the floor almost always wind up rolling farther away than you think they would. It's true.